This video is going to go over step 5 for the Crazy Carl Candies project. On step 5, what you're supposed to do is create a SumIf function to show the total number of cases sold for each team. So I'm going to switch back over to the spreadsheet, Data tab, and here's how I set mine up. Now yours doesn't have to be done exactly like this, but I just put the blue total for the blue team, red total, and then green total down here. And then correspondingly, right across from it, I put in the formula to add up all the blue, all the red, and then all the green. So this is what your formula looks like. It's going to be equal sign, SumIf, and then what you're wanting it to do, this first section, you're wanting the program to examine this list of teams, okay? So that's why it is, let me speed up just a little further, that's why it's listed here B10 or B2 through B10. Now remember that your cell addresses might be slightly different than mine. What you're looking for is that you're including all of the team data, okay? So yours might be B3 through B11. You've got to look at your own specific data and make it the right formula, okay? So mine is SumIf B2 through B10. That's looking at all the team information. Then I put a comma in, and then in quotes, you put what you want the program to look for. I'm looking for the word blue here. So the thing about this is you have to be very specific. If it is typed with a capital B down here, it must be typed with a capital B here. The other thing you have to be careful of is sometimes when you type a word, you just automatically put a space in it. If there is a space after the word blue, there is no space after the word blue right here, so it won't count it. So if you run this condition, this formula, and it doesn't come out right, that's probably what the problem is, okay? Then you'll put a comma, and then you put the range that you want it to add up if it equals blue. So on mine, it's the total column, column I, and it's going to be I2 through I10. Again, remember your data might have different cell numbers, so make sure you're just looking at the total column, okay, the total for each person. And then once you hit enter, it will generate it for you, okay? Then down here for red, it's going to be the exact same, but you can't use autofill for this. You can't just autofill this down because it will change your ranges. So you have to type it in again. Equal sign SumIf, you're looking at B2 through B10, all of the list of teams, comma, you're looking for red this time, then a comma, you're going to add up the totals, okay? Now I'm just going to type it in here for green real quick so you can see it as it works. So I'm going to do equal sign, SumIf, okay, notice that it starts filling it out for me. I'm going to choose it. It tells me that I first need to put in the range, which is going to be on mine, B2 through B10. Then I'm going to put a comma. Then I put the criterion, which for this is green. So I'm going to do quotes, G-R-E-E-N, making sure that I don't have a space here and making sure I have a capital G because there's a capital G here. Then I'm going to put a comma, and then I put in the range that I'm wanting it to sum up. So comma, and on mine, remember it's going to be I2 through I10. Oops, I didn't quite get that, I10. Close parentheses and enter. Okay, so there it is. Now what I was talking about, when you come in here, notice if I put a space after this word green and hit enter, did you see how this changed? Because it's no longer counting this one because there's a space after the N. So I just wanted to show you that if your numbers aren't coming up correctly, that's probably why. So you don't have to do this, but it's a good practice. What I did here was just sum up these numbers as a check figure, and this is totaling up to 8374, and that's what my grand total is over here. So I know that I've got everything added in. So I know this information is correct. If you have any questions, let me know.